Hello, my name is Mike Loginov, and welcome to this short introduction to the Ascot Barclay Group, or ABG. I started and founded the company some 15 years ago now, and since then we've helped multiple organizations from SMEs through to governments and large internationals become more cyber resilient, or as we like to call it, hacker hardened. To do that, we take a five-step approach, a five-tier approach, really, which is a belt and braces end-to-end approach, looking at the organization's security culture. Um, but let me just very briefly introduce the five M's to you. At the end of which, I'm hoping that we can have a further conversation and expand a bit deeper into some of the things that I cover and see if there's something there we can help you to help better defend your cyber posture. So the first of the five M's is management, and so here we're really looking at your approach to your target operating model, your policies, your procedures, and your strategy, making sure those are all aligned and supported by the right skill set within the organization. So many organizations we deal with have a chief information security officer, some don't. Where they do, we're able to provide a virtual CISO to help bring all of these components together in the right way, and indeed supply the CISO office with the right skill set to support where needed. So that first human aspect is key. We've assessed some 200 odd chief information security personnel now and CISOs through our fingerprint approach. So profiling what are the skill sets needed for a particular organization, and that's something we spend a lot of time doing. So that's number one, getting the right people in place, the right resources, the right target operating model to ensure that we can bring to bear the right security posture moving forward. The second area is measurement, which looks across the organization from physical security, human factors, and the digital cyber aspects to ensure all of those things are joined up in such a way that we can identify and protect the crown jewels and the rest of the organization from cyber attack. So using that approach, we determine just how mature the organization is against a set of key principles and key criteria, using frameworks, and from that we get a maturity rating that we can then use to help management, senior leadership determine where they want to spend the money in terms of mitigating risk and where that's best done. Or indeed where we can save money by doing away with things that are perhaps not quite delivering as they should be. So that's number two. Number three then is around monitoring and monitoring the estate for anomalies, checking things are fully configured in an appropriate way, things are patched, and maintaining an overview and oversight across the estate to look for things that look a bit odd, incidents perhaps where there's data loss, data leakage. Why is that happening? We can investigate and look at those aspects in more detail. Then we move on to mitigation, which is really about identifying gaps so we can test. We do vulnerability assessments rather from an adversarial perspective. So we will take a black hat view of the organization and see if we can find ways in, and then from the learning determine how we best manage and mitigate and close those gaps down against any potential risks or threats. And finally, because we can't really be compliant, complacent rather, compliant, yes, complacent, no, we really need to take an ongoing view as to what's happening across the state. So maintaining the good work that's been carried out, checking that any new kind of threats, whether they're from changes to the business, changes to legislation, compliance, and indeed the threat landscape itself, all of those things can have a negative impact on our security posture. So it's an ongoing battle. It's something we have to keep an eye on consistently and constantly, and it's an area that we can certainly help you with. So it's a core component of our 5M approach, And I'd really love to discuss with you a little bit further the detail around that, how we can best help you, which bits are appropriate, and indeed where we might help you become hacker hardened moving forward. To do that, please do give me a call now or as soon as it's appropriate on 07785 238 251. That's my UK mobile number, which is +44 07785 238 251. Or I can just be contacted on my email address, which is mike.loginov@ascotbarclay.com. mike.loginov@ascotbarclay.com. Listen, I really look forward to having an informal discussion with you and speaking to you to determine if and how we can help you moving forward. Please do give us a call. We are here to help. I look forward to speaking to you. Thanks.